Hey, what's up guys, it's Zero here, and welcome back to my Zero to Hero series. Today we're finally going to be taming, or attempting to tame our Chalicotherium. So yeah, I've been leading up to this here episode for the last couple of episodes now, and today is the day we're going to go looking for that Chalicotherium. Hopefully it's still there. Before we do that there, I'd just like to ask if you could click that thumbs up button, comment and subscribe. That would really be helpful and will help my channel grow. So now that's out of the way, the next few things that we're going to do before we go taming our Chalicotherium is that we need to get some ghillie armour set up. So a few things to get in place before we can go ahead and actually get the Chalicotherium. So we already have our beer crafting, and we have maybe 2 or 3, I think it's fully brewed. So I need to get some crystal and to get some glass jars and to get that sorted. We need to get ghillie armour, as I said there, and for that there we need organic polymer. And the best place to get organic polymer is in the snow biome when we take out the penguins. So we're going to make our way up that direction there as well. Where's that baryonyx? Nope, spino. So 2 very low level spino and baryonyx there. But yes, so I'm going to make our way up here to the snow biome, and yeah, we'll see what we can. What's this? Oh, if only I was at 150. The colour and that thing's gorgeous. So yeah, now we're on the snow biome, we're on one of the wee islands, so we're away from any of the actual mainland part, so we shouldn't have any problems with darrows and things like that there. So so it's as if the brains haven't picked up that they've been killed and they're still trying to walk. It's actually quite funny. But yeah, while up here, so you've seen the mush ups there that's been chucked out. So for me to gather as much organic polymer as possible, I've put the mush ups up. So if I had a Pelagornis, I'd be using that there instead. But the mush ups does get a really good job actually at harvesting up the organic polymer. So there are uses there. I have leveled it up as well and put all the harvesting points into organic polymer, so to get as much from the penguins as possible. So yeah, going to take the rest of these out and then I'm going to use the mush ups to harvest them. So there's a Pelagornis over there, so I'm just trying to see its level here. I don't think it's too high. It's at level 25. The little Noblin, I think it's called. Noglin. The Noglin's getting in the way, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I got a decent amount of polymer. I don't want to get too much, and the reason for that is the weight capacity of Maverick here isn't great. It's decent enough for a Trondon, but it's definitely not anything like an Argent. An Argent, if I have one of those, gets weight reduction. So it would have been quite handy actually to get that as well. So yes, we're back to base here. Learn up all our ghillie armour. I do have a blueprint for the glass jar, so I don't need to actually learn that, which is useful. So I've already went ahead and crafted up 5 or 6 of these. I did off camera go and get some crystal on some extra metal and things yet over on the mountain. So just I didn't have enough crystal essentially for the glasses. So we're going to get the glass jars and put them in the beer barrels, and then we're going to start crafting our ghillie armour here. So ghillie's really useful for getting close to passive tames essentially. That it almost blends you in. Doesn't do it fully, but if I was to go up close to a Chalicotherium, I would definitely aggro without the ghillie armour. So it's really important if you guys are going to tame these that you do get the ghillie armour. It just makes things a little bit easier for yourselves. So I have some beer. How do we get it into the jar now? Okay. Oh, it's 26 or 25. I think with too much things in this. There's space there. Nope. Oh, that worked. That's weird. So it looks like we'll have to have at least 2 spots free for the beer jar to work. So yeah, cool. Strange, but just so I'll get these here filled up beer, and then this coming in. Check the Chalicotherium are still here. I've crafted up wooden sort of signposts to trap it. I want to try to see if this works. I don't really want to aggro the Chalicotherium. I'm getting the trap, so I'll see if these work. Hopefully it's not too tricky and doesn't aggro the. See how close I can get to it without aggroing. So hopefully if this keeps running circles here, I might be able to actually just trap it quickly. So keep an eye out for any dillos about, any raptors come and attack me. I'm sitting here. So get another one in there. Okay. Well, this might actually be a bit tricky. Moving, I'm crawling, I'm crouching, you see, so I can't move as quick as really I would like to, but I think I have to crouch to make sure that it doesn't aggro on me. Right, I'll take these signs down, I'll go that direction there and hopefully get it that way. If all else fails, I'll go back and get the taming pen. I'll get the materials for taming pen, get that set up, but I prefer not to have to do that. Right, I can block it against that wall, actually be ideal. Right, do we go right here? Yep. Come on, get around there. Oh, no, wait. Okay, I might actually just do this off camera. It might take a bit of time. Finally got it in. Jeez, that took an age. That took at least 20 minutes to try to get that into here. So there's nothing too dangerous about here. I can't see any dillos. I went back and got my beer jars. So I'll see crawl up here and hopefully don't aggro. And just nice and slowly. It's a cool colour, like it's sort of browny black with a sort of white top on that. I think I've got a good name for it just based on those colours. So see how we get on here. But yeah, guys, the plan for these guys is I'm gonna try using for caves. There's a beer there, so 29%. So we'll get our way with 4 beers. So yeah, I'm going to try using for caves. I'm going to try a few dinos in the caves to see how we get on. Obviously you have the usual favourites, which are the Baryonyx, the Direwolves and Sabres. So I'm going to try them all and see which one works best. And just so you know, guys, this has taken a long while for the second feed, or second the second and third and fourth feed here. It's been at least sort of 15-20 minutes. I've had a kill. Oh, where we go? I've had a kill one dillo. I've chased off a couple of parasaurs, more just because I don't want them anywhere near me. If anything goes on them to come towards me or the Chalicotherium here. But yeah, like I said, in terms of caves, I want to try see how these guys actually work in the caves, if they do or don't. I've never actively used them before, especially not for caves. I think I've tamed them once or twice before, but never actually used them for anything. So we'll get this last feed in, and then we're going to see what we can get up to with it. One more feed. So this is the longest part, guys. It's finding the Chalicotheriums are quite difficult, and they usually spawn in the snow biome, which is a really dangerous area. So I actually touched really lucky here that it spawned in this area where it's been relatively quiet with very little sort of dangers about. In the snow biome it'll be a very different story, with lots of UDs and Carnos and direwolves and Perlovias, and the cold itself also being a problem. There we go. We've got our first Chalicotherium. Now, I don't know what represents a good stats for these guys. I haven't paid that much attention to them in the past, so we'll see what this guy has got, and then we'll take it back to base. So 45-60 health. That's okay, I guess. Melee looks very low at 260. I think we got a hungry horse here. 16,000 in the food. It seems like an awful lot. But that's the first Chalicotherium of the last couple of episodes been built up towards getting this guy. So let's see what he can do. Straight off the bat, I'm not going to level him. I'm just going to keep him as he is. So they can throw rocks. You can use a spyglass on them, which is great. That also means you could be able to use crossbows and other weapons, essentially, so it doesn't make it into a multi-purpose team. If I could just shoot properly, it would be excellent. I'll get it closer. There we go. So, can it harvest meat? This is the next test. It cannot. So it can throw rocks, which is great. It has a spike attack, which is okay. So we'll see how much damage they do. There's a tram down here, so we'll be able to. It's only level 25. We'll be able to throw a rock at it and see how much damage it does straight out of without any levels or anything put into it. So toss it. 261, that's not bad straight out of that. I think if we, especially for the melee being only what it is, I think if we were to get a higher melee one and get it imprinted in red, we actually could hit the sort of the 400 or 500 mark very easily. So the bite is only about 93. It's not bad. It's still more than my other creatures. I think the Trondon barrel roll, I think it hits 110. This gathers stats, so it does gather a little bit of wood, obviously berries, but I think primarily it's a thatch gatherer. You can't tell to sit down, but you can't really interact with it after that there. I have read, and I think it was in the wiki, that when you are fighting with it, if you tell it to sit down, that it recharges very quickly. It's sort of health and stamina. I think it's maybe plus 30%. Now obviously I need to test that and see that's the case. But yeah, guys, this is what we've got essentially. So we'll get to throw rocks at things. If we get that imprinted one and leveled up, I think we'll have a really good team. In the caves, that'll be quite handy against the likes of the bats and the spiders and things. We are high enough that we might actually get above the arthropleura, so we might actually keep our armour safe, which is really what I want. But yeah, guys, I think it's gonna do that for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. It has been another quick one. I did cut out a lot of the actual taming part of it because I was just standing there watching it. But if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. And sure, I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.